Okay, so we are messing around with a new project that popped up quick, and we were kind of dreading thinking of it because of the time period, but I don't know. I just wish it could have waited till springtime, but it all come together here. So now we're digging again, and hopefully we can get this thing knocked out tonight and get some sort of a basement footings dug. No basement, against my better judgment. I couldn't talk him into it. So it's gonna be quick digging and refilling with some gravel. That won't get done tonight, but we're gonna definitely get the black dirt taken off, and then I don't know, fabric down, I guess, and then refill with sand or gravel. So stay tuned. Oh, the little dozer that can. That's what this should be called. It just a D6 be life changing. But we've got the D5, and I should shut my door because you know what? The Asian beetles haven't gotten any better. It's quite terrible actually up here. Don't worry. The old yard pole, everything's dead. The old yard pole, I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out because it maybe was right there, because the underground came around and over to the yard or highline pole over there. So unless this actually went to the barn, this could have come from the yard pole and went over to the barn, which was somewhere, I shouldn't say the barn. The barn was over there, and the granary was over where Chet is right now. Oh, so many words and so many buildings. Oh, he's down to the gravel. Must have been a gravel road here too, looks like. I bet you this is where the granary sat. They built it up on gravel. Nice and packed. Well, I don't know. I maybe can't show too much more because I know Chet's carrying his camera, so we'll maybe just let him do the rest, but this is what we're up to. Dirt work. Or is it dirt working? I think we got the black dirt off. The sun is setting, and I'm wrapping up all the old wire that has been dug out of here. I got another 30-foot stretch that is still, well, it's underground going to where I assume the old hay barn was. Actually, this barn, I think, was a drive into the hay barn building. Well, that ain't. Oh, I thought it was steel. It's wood. So the old drive-up hay barn, that fell in many years ago, before Chet owned this place. And I don't know. I thought years ago it used to be copper, but it's aluminum. And I'm gonna just maybe touch up the one side here a little bit and call it a day. And then we gotta set up the laser, which is over there. Thought we'd get farther. You know how that is. I always think you're gonna get farther along in the project than what you do. But we'll do the laser thing tomorrow, get this whole thing on grade. Then I guess our job is to just bring gravel back into the up to the black dirt. We are not going to bring it up and over grade. That is what concrete guys want to do themselves. So ends another day. Make hay when the sun shines. Is that what they say? But I'm gonna quick finish this up and go home. I wonder how Amy's doing. She had Lily all day long today. Last I checked in, that she was missing Mama. She was at a shower or something like that. So first time that Mama's been away from Lily for more than like 3 hours. So Amy just said, oh, it was something, or is something. So hopefully Mama's home and Amy is, or else baby Lily is gone to bed and Mama is on her way home, and Amy, Grandma Amy, whatever she calls herself now, is laying on the couch all, you know, tongue out. Thank goodness I survived that experience. No, I'm sure it was okay, but I gotta stop talking. I gotta get to work. Okay, it's the next day, and we've got the basement of the house, or what I'm gonna call the basement. It's just the footing's done. Now we gotta go after the garage, get the black dirt off the garage, and then, well, I got out. Well, then we gotta deepen the garage too. But I had to get out to get this here special gem. They're in all groves. They're everywhere. Just waiting for that tire. Old pitchfork. Oh yeah, that would have been fun for a tire. Many have flat tires from these things. I think Amy's coming out here. I know that I was going to say I hope she said prayers for us, but I know that's not, well, she can say prayers for us. Oh, there's a lot of stuff, which I appreciate, but that ultimately this is gonna be on us. Like it always is, choosing work over a day off because it's Sunday type of deal. Yeah, I know. Let the comments begin. Flesh is weak.
Somebody forgot his lunchbox. Said to meet him here at the end of the driveway. I hear something. I don't see anything. Oh. There, I see him. He's filming me too.
And there she stands, holding the sandwich. waving the sandwich like it's a white flag. So I'm gonna get out and nobody's gonna come behind me and cause trouble here, right? Never. Sustenance. It's 1:30 and I haven't had my din-din.
Oh boy. And now you get a ham bun.
Ham buns.
Pretty loud machine you got
I
there.
already had my jerky. Jerky? My bologna. Yeah. So that box looks very familiar.
It does. Mine's, I think, a little bigger.
Yeah. We better stand off to the side so we don't get hit by traffic.
It's an interesting thing, too.
The claw.
Oh, the stuff you guys have.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're gonna do what for the rest of the day? Mow lawn?
I suppose mow.
Start that up again.
It's warm.
It's really hard not to eat this.
Right in front of everybody, you can.
Doesn't really fit.
Should look at my neck where those little black bugs were biting.
Oh yeah, the no-see-ums or
Yeah.
whatever they are. Yeah, they mean business this year.
There's like a big hole there.
Maybe you got something else than a no-see-um.
I don't think so.
How about this, Amy? If I stand here and you take a picture for the thumbnail.
Okay, I think I will. Hey, it's me taking over. This is how this is going to go for a little while. Doug and I don't see each other a lot because harvest has started. And so he hands over his footage via airdrop, and then I put it together and find out how much extra we need for the minutes that we want to put out to you. And so I kind of fill in the gaps, which is okay because I enjoy that. And I did talk to a gal in Illinois when we were at the farm show there, and she pointed out lovingly that I haven't been doing Amy's blessings bits lately. And I said, I know. So what ends up happening is life and producing 2 other videos in the week and regular stuff that I do on a weekly basis that many of you don't know about because it's just my jobs that I do plus my health appointments that I have. So anyway, eventually, I think my plan is to make a different channel, and so that I can target women's ministry more so. So anyway, that's a long story for that. But I wanted to share with you what I was busy with yesterday. And so Doug's like, did you get any footage with Lily? I'm like, no. I was busy. I was very busy. And I was blessed to have her all day. And I remembered really quickly, it's pretty much what you do is all day. And I was very busy and very happy to do it and to help out Chet and Jean Marie. Anyway, yeah, here's one of the things we have in our house. She didn't particularly like that, but there it is. Now I have to try to figure out how to get it back into the bag. But what a blessing that is to be a grandma. But Grandma found out, Grandma knew this actually, but just reiterated that she needs to work on her upper body strength. So that's what I'm going to work on next, but you'll have to stay tuned to see the progress because of course Chet will have footage and ours will come a little sooner, as you know, but will be like the preview to all the details and stuff, so it's kind of fun. So there's a lot of tools that are needed for babysitting. This would be the diaper bag that I keep at my house. But I just want to talk to you about a couple tools that I've learned about this past week. I started a Bible study. I don't know if I've shared that with you, probably on Instagram. I did. It's Get Out of Your Head by Jenny Allen is the study, and I guess Chip Ingram also has this study and going on, and I don't know if they partnered or not, but that's kind of cool. But anyway, the tools. So I start working on this study 2 weeks ago, I think it's been, and start being more aware of the thoughts going on in the head. And of course, I've studied this a ton. I've taught on this about taking your thoughts captive to the obedience of Christ and capturing them and redirecting and replacing them. And so when I start working on that again after I have declared, Doug and I both declared on this channel and on my Instagram, that I am not going to have any more fear about sharing my faith. Guess what happened? The onslaught of this felt like a lot of attacks by the enemy. In my mind, I spiraled out of control, and I'll just be honest, it was bad this week. And it's no surprise. It's not like this kind of stuff hasn't happened to me before, like all the times. And then I start believing the things that the evil one wants me to believe about myself. And the number one thing he uses is unworthy, not worthy, not good enough, failure, those kinds of things. It's totally what happened this week. So this is my confession to you that I wasn't using the tools that I've already learned, tools that I know I have in my toolbox, like, first of all, be aware of it happening. Be aware of it, have the tools, like things that you can use to replace it, like scripture and truths and whatever's pure and right and true and things like that. And I wasn't using any of them. I was letting it happen. So anyway, here is the one sentence that I'm going to share with you today, so I can let you guys go. But I used it this morning, even on my way to church, when I had a thought about a situation that anger arose in myself. And I went, no, I have a choice. I have a choice that this thought, I could go and ruminate on it and go on and on and on and on about it, as is my norm, and maybe yours. Or I could choose to stop that thought and say, no. Instead, I prayed for that person, and I prayed for me, and I prayed for the situation. And I'm just like, this is out of my control, and I need to first acknowledge that, but choose to not go down that negative thought path and stuff. So that is my tip, is that start saying that to yourself. You start going, and this can be used really across the board on, I have a choice. I can choose if I'm going to eat that ice cream sandwich. Well, I eat dairy-free ice cream bars from Dairy Queen. But I mean, I can choose to eat spinach, or I can choose to have a cookie. That's just a choice. That's pretty much in everything. What am I going to wear today? I choose. But this is really an important one. I have a choice. Don't act like a victim to your thoughts, but you have a choice of the direction in which your thoughts go. And so that's my challenge to you this week, is to just like do that. I'd love for you to comment. I'd love for you to get back to me later, whenever. If I forget to talk about this later, just go ahead and comment and say, yes, thank you for that tip, or, oh, it works, because it does. So that would be great if you can share that with me. But I have got to let you guys go. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to share a couple photos of me and Lily's time here. So have a blessed day. And again, we appreciate you. Take care.